As we study human interaction, communication intertwines and forms the foundation upon which our relationships are built. Relationship satisfaction stands as the cornerstone of experiencing love, trust, and connection. Research shows the profound significance of relationship satisfaction, exploring its multifaceted impact on our well-being, personal growth, and the bonds we share with others. Relationship satisfaction encompasses a diverse range of dimensions, with numerous contributing factors. However, communication, intimacy, and boundaries are all essential foundations upon which relationship satisfaction is built.
My name is Katie Dolslager. I am a resident in counseling, and I've been in the field for 3 years.
My name is Kristen Sauter, and I'm married to Greg Sauter, and we've been married for 22 years.
23.
My name is Dina Holler, and I'm a licensed professional counselor.
Relationship satisfaction is defined as the interpersonal evaluation of positive feelings for one's romantic partner and overall dedication to the relationship. One's happiness and satisfaction with oneself and with their relationship is related to relationship stability, which is crucial for enhanced relationship quality.
I go by Brene Brown's quote, "Clear is kind." So I believe that if people are just clear with their communication and have lots of open communication, whether that is a positive or negative thing that they need to express, it's most important to just be clear with one another.
Research indicates that communication problems are the major source of interpersonal difficulties. For example, most marital and family problems stem from misunderstanding, from ineffective communication, which results in frustration and anger when implicit expectations and desires are not fulfilled. Additionally, a major problem of those who seek professional help is their inability to recognize and communicate their problems or concerns.
You have to have trust. And if you have trust, you're less worried about what you're going to say and trying to get it right. You're more comfortable in your communications. So you have to build trust in the relationship. And to me, that's one of the most important. That's foundational. And then it makes the communications easier.
The Guardian shared a study in February 2023 that was done by the British Medical Journal. They found that satisfying relationships are linked to a lower risk of accumulating multiple long-term conditions in old age. Those who reported the lowest level of satisfaction with their relationships had double the risk of developing multiple conditions compared to those who reported the highest levels of satisfaction.
One of the biggest pieces of advice that I would give people is to remember that this is a work in progress. Communication is something that you have to work on every single day of your relationship. And so if you are noticing that there's some type of rupture, take note of it, take a mental note, and then communicate that to one another. So,
Dr. Mark Travers, the lead psychologist at Awake Therapy, wrote on Forbes in November 2023 that as couples become more emotionally connected, they often settle into repetitive routines, creating boredom or reduced intimacy. Engaging in new activities, both separately and together, can help rekindle the spark by creating opportunities for self-expansion. Being dynamic allows partners to see each other in a new light, sharing new experiences and perspectives that cut through marriage boredom.
I think it's important to listen, to validate, and to not judge the other person about how they're feeling and how you think they should be feeling.
Dissatisfaction in romantic relationships has been found to be closely associated with having differences of opinion and negative conflict styles. Additionally, couples with severe marital problems who received communication and problem-solving training reported greater marital adjustment than those who did not receive the training, suggesting that increased problem-solving may lead to greater relationship satisfaction.
I would say that men inherently don't say everything, and not everything, but as much as they sometimes should, like whatever they're thinking, they don't necessarily think it's important, so they don't say it. And then women, I think they say everything a lot of times. So I think just being aware of your own communication styles, and then and then again, communicating. Like the way we got past that was me communicating to Dad to Greg, that you need to communicate more. Like, I need to know.
Effective communication and open dialogue about emotional and sexual intimacy help couples become more satisfied with their relationship. Additionally, spouses' perception of emotional intimacy not only predicted their own relationship satisfaction, but also that of their partners. That is, when a spouse felt emotionally close to his or her partner, their partner was more likely to be satisfied with the relationship.
So I've been married for 25 years. And my husband is much more logical. I am way more emotional. And those two things do not always mix when you're communicating or in a relationship. So it's taken a lot of work on both parts for me to be able to communicate to him how I'm feeling, and then for him also to be able to hear it and receive it and validate that.
Poor communication results in decreased satisfaction in a number of areas of relationship functioning, including sexual satisfaction and overall relationship satisfaction. Additionally, individuals with greater relationship satisfaction also report greater sexual satisfaction.
I think that boundaries are really important. So I think that, again, going back to clear is kind, one, communicating what the boundary is that you need. So if you need time, figuring out how you can communicate to your partner, hey, I need some time right now. However, I also think boundaries sometimes can be detrimental in a way if you're setting way too many boundaries and not letting your partner in on some of the parts of your life, because ultimately boundaries are there so that you can have some space from each other, or you can learn how to express your needs to one another.
So I think we've always set good boundaries around mutual respect and trust for each other to be able to communicate in a positive way.
Research shows that the quality of couples' communication predicts relationship satisfaction over time. Therefore, at times when couples experience less negative communication, they are more satisfied with their relationship.
So when you're not connected, someone could make a comment and say something that normally wouldn't bother you if you were connected, but if you're not connected, then it's not going to be taken well. And to me, if the communication isn't on, it's not going well, then you're not going to feel connected to the person.
In an article published by Medical News Today in February 2020, Dr. Kohut provided research-backed tips on what to look out for in building a meaningful, healthy, and happy relationship. The 5 main tips included: 1. Start your relationship with purpose. We should start new relationships with a sense of purpose, thinking about what we want and need, and if the person we are dating is truly likely to align with those wants and needs. 2. Communicate to solve conflict. 3. Make time for couple activities. 4. Carve your own space. Spending quality time with your loved ones is essential. It is at least as important to spend quality time on our own. 5. Show attention and appreciation.
Because we've all witnessed probably couples in the past that fight and get really nasty and call each other names and can be very hurtful. And to me, that's like, that doesn't fit with us, right? Because if you care about somebody and you love somebody, you should never talk to them that way. And I just don't think you can take some of those things back.
I think it's really important that people are willing and able to continue engaging in new ways of communication throughout the years. So if you are with a person for a very long time, they are going to be with you through many seasons of life. And so how you communicated together when you were maybe 15 is going to be very different than how you communicate with them when you're 20. And so finding new and creative ways to continue having intimacy in your relationship, continuing to find ways of how you can learn healthy communication.
The more individuals reported a tendency to give affection, the more they communicated with their partner during sex. In turn, communication during sex was associated with sexual and relationship satisfaction. Research indicates that effective communication skills are crucial for satisfying relationships. Therefore, young couples should acquire constructive communication skills in order to achieve a satisfactory relationship. Additionally, when marriage and couple therapists work with dissatisfied partners, they should identify and address issues that hinder communication, such as being insistent on one's own thoughts without listening to the other partner's views or coming to conclusions before resolving misunderstandings.
People need to realize that just because I'm communicating this to the person doesn't mean they're going to respond the way that I like, and they have every right to say, I can't talk about this right now, or I hear what you're saying, but I need to process this.
The complexity of relationship satisfaction displays the intricacies of relationships and the ways they are navigated. However, it is evident that through healthy communication, marked by trust, boundaries, and respect, an environment may be cultivated where relationships may grow. Additionally, it is evident that intimacy is crucial, from displaying affection to a healthy sexual relationship. The research displays the interconnectedness of relationship satisfaction and overall well-being, emphasizing the profound impact fulfilling relationships have on our health and happiness. As we navigate the complexities of relationships, acknowledging and nurturing these aspects will guide us toward enriching experiences.